It's the Caleb D. MTGO Show.
A Mox? Just a Mox Pearl? I can't even get a Mox Sapphire? This is shit. Alright, I guess I'll settle. I'll settle. Let it not be said that Caleb will not settle for a Mox Pearl. Get this fucking pop-up out of the way. Academy? Am I even supposed to take Academy over Mana Vault? God, they're so fucking good together. Yeah, I'll take Academy. What's up, Prince Bison? Militank, Keppel, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? I got a Mox, I got an Academy. Give me 38 other cards at random. What's up, Wrangler? I was so fucking exhausted after last night. Passed the fuck out. Good sleep? Oh yeah, the best sleep. Alright, so Mirror Battlesphere and Tellurian Academy are a combo. It's such an expensive way to turn it on, but sometimes it works out, sometimes it does stuff. The other two interesting cards here for me are Stoneforge Mystic and Lelia. Oh shit, what up? Hey, H2O Waterboy, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 9 months. Nice, Wrangler. Yeah, nice to have one of those every once in a while. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Path, maybe. Oh, Bitter Reunion could work with Goblin Welder. Let's do that. I like this Talisman. I like this top, too. I might like the top more. There's a lot of Talismans. There's only one top. Yeah, I buy that. Emmy? Sometimes you cast Emmy. Sometimes you cast Emmy with these decks. Thought about it. Thought about Emmy. But then usually you need like a backdoor way to cheat it into play too. Like a random sneak attack or something. Hey, Corey Mary. First? Yeah, sure, AJ, why not? Congrats on first. Hey, Takumi, good afternoon. Yeah, I'll draft a workshop. Hell yeah. And Candelabra, we're cooking now, folks. Let's give it to me. Give me all the artifact shit. Yeah, Still Seraph's a little tempting. This is the Wrath and the Duretti, both interesting. Directions. Faithless Looting is doubling down on the, like, hope I get a Goblin Welder plan. Hulu? What are you talking about, PH? This is Twitch.tv, friend. You're looking for Hulu, you came to the wrong place. Not a mistake people get often. Am I going to CubeCon? You better believe it. CubeCon is like literally 15 minutes from my house. A lot of my friends are running it. And I'm like the defending champion from last year. It was actually the highlight of my last year. Never felt like more of a rock star in my goddamn life. A lot of folks like wearing my shirts and stuff. Think about the E-Tutor. Think about the Ulamog too. Ulamog is like very castable off of Academy. Hard to beat. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Did they lift me up and parade me around? Close. I went to karaoke one of the nights. And so people started chanting my theme song. Or my intro for my YouTube, anyway. You imagined a group of, like, I don't know, not that many people, but just a group of people started, like, singing it's the Caleb D MTG Magic the Gathering show, just when you, like, walk into a room. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. You're rooting for power? Yeah, we already have a little bit of power here. This feels like a balanced start, doesn't it? That makes me wish I'd grabbed that in lane tutor, but that's alright. Solomon plays really well with workshops. I'm gonna do that. Sealy's an option here. Maybe Vantage. Oh yeah, Royal. Forgot about that Brazen Borrower. If only Chad had reminded me. Don't forget to tap your lands, Caleb. Caleb. Yeah, I don't love this Saheeli, but it's kind of cute with Sensei's Dividing Top, huh? I guess now that we're playing Balance, the Mentor. Now that we're like almost certainly playing white, the Mentor makes sense with top 2. Kind of a really cool top deck. You can use the top to stash a card in play before you balance. And then it's making recurring threats with Mentor and Saheeli. Sorry about that cough. That was weird. That must have sounded gross. It tasted gross. I had barbecue for breakfast. And I got a weird mix of that and Mountain Dew coming up. Anyway, we're gonna take this welder. Well, are we? Can we wheel welder? Is that a thing we can do? There's a fucking deck in here too, and a library. What a fucked up pack. Fucked up that I have to choose here. That's what I think. Yeah, give me this shit. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not low on library, no. So I like Hangerback Walker is another thing to play off Workshop and juice up the Academy. I feel like if I do want to splash Jack Faden, then I should probably take some duels. Some Duelarooskis. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, exactly, Vanko. Yeah, I'm not sure what Karma Guide's doing in here. It's not a great Zernorb deck, but I think it fits the deck better than Bowman Courier. Hey Dobbs, 6 42 months. I think there's a good chance that Welder wheels. It was in a pack where there's like other good red stuff going on. I kind of like this Reclamation with Jack Faden and Saheeli here. It's got some good things to rebuy. Kind of like the Paradoxical, too. Yeah, I guess with Mentor, this is better. Hello, Welder. But you gotta pass the Mindslaver there, huh? Oh, maybe Recruiter was good. Like, find Welder consistently. Really good position going into pack 3 here. Basically just want more artifact mana, huh? Maybe like one more thing worth welding into play. Right now we have Jar and Battlesphere. Like one more. It could even be like Sundering Titan or something. Oh, there's a Sundering Titan there. I almost like snapped off this Caracas. My eyes like glazed over this. The S team. Cool. Kicking it old school. Yeah, I'll draft a Karn. I think Karn's better than Jason these decks. Where you can just like down tick and make an 8/8 or whatever. Double blue on Jace might be tough for us too. Basalt Monolith's great here. We can just like play a turn 1 off Workshops. Use it to like convert Workshops into real mana. Or ramp us into a 7 or 8 on 2. And then wheeling the Battlesphere, the Worm Coil, even the Flesh Gorger would be solid here with what we got. I think I'm supposed to grab this Hollowed Fountain, huh? Frantic Search is like pretty sweet. It bins for the Welder, but we already have a few loot effects. And then it like untaps Academy, kind of fucked up. I'm into the fixing though. Uncolor Talisman. I like really like Walking Ballista in these sorts of decks. I'm gonna take the Talisman anyway. The fact that it's double on color is pretty good for us. Fuck hum. Ballista's such a good mana sink. Yeah, we're not looking to activate Golos here, but like, if you can power it out with workshops and it finds Academy for you, it's fucking nuts. I guess. Show it up. Hey, Jamalin, thanks the 5 months there. You like how I talk through the cards I don't pick? Yeah, I mean, well, usually I think whatever card I'm taking is like more intuitive. So I like to discuss the other cards that I'm thinking about, the things that I think are close or could even like possibly be correct. The other valid directions to go with the draft, because that's what cube draft is. You know, you're looking at all these like tendrils, all these like tree roots or tree branches or whatever, all these forks, and two like really good drafters could end up in completely different spots despite drafting, you know, really well. So yeah, a lot of stuff to be thinking about. Too late for Tinker? Way too late. Not the best Tinker deck anyway. Like, we would take an Urza over a Tinker. Yeah, the biggest bummer that we had to pass was a Mana Vault, which with the Academy over it, like pick 2. Cube is gone very soon, yeah. I'll play all these fucking talismans. Wasn't expecting those late blue cantrips. What is the chance that I actually play this mirror? Oh my god. Is the pod literally just my fans that wanted to ship me Ballista? What the fuck? What the fuck? No one's playing colorless, I guess, yeah. I like this card in like every deck. I put it in my control decks, my aggro decks, my ramp decks. I wonder if this is just like the most underrated Vintage Cube card. I answered a question recently where people asked, where the question was like, what's the most underrated Vintage Cube card? And I said Pest Infestation, but maybe that's not true anymore. Maybe it's fucking Walking Ballista. Not the first time I've wheeled it lately. That was a late wheel, but I've wheeled it a few times lately, and I don't know. I have a hard time passing that card. What's the most perfectly rated Vintage Cube card? Probably like Mox Ruby. One of those. People draft the Moxes when they should. Who's out there underrating Pessimization? I mean, it goes late. It used to go even later. That's why I was saying it might have changed, but it depends on whether you're going big mana or not. Walking Ballista? I don't think it does. Like, I'm putting this in my mono red burn deck. Or white weenie. Yeah, there's no bad deck for Ballista, friend. I think you are specifically underrating it if you think it only belongs in big mana decks. Even lower mana decks hit 4 mana with nothing to do sometimes. Maybe I'll cut this outcome. Maybe I don't need it. Probably supposed to cut the Ulamog. But I don't wanna. I wanna cast the Ulamog. Hey, Zen Frenchie, thanks for 27 months there. Fourth has picked up. Yeah, it was underrated for a bit. People who hadn't played with it in Legacy. Letting it lap. A real easy way to handle this would just be to cut blue down to the deck Fade and Splash. I don't know if I like it, though. These blue cards are really good. And then red could be cut with a similar way. Like, cut the Welder and cut the... You know, we don't actually have ways of giving the Goblin Welder haste. And our artifacts are very castable. Yeah, what if I just cut the red cards? And then I've got better cantrips. Better cantrips for the Mentor Sahili stuff. Yeah, if we had Lightning Greaves or maybe even the Bunny, I'd be a little bit higher on Welder. Still would be great here, but, you know, I gotta cut something that's great. Whether it's the blue cards or the red cards. Now cut the blue cards too. Cut them all! Let's sort these talismans so I can see what's all in there. So they're suggesting 5, 6, 7, 8 blue mana. It's enough for like 4 cards. This is 9 white mana for 2 white cards. Seems like more than we need. And this is 5 red mana for a single Dak Faden. Which is maybe fine. Like, we're up to 9 blue now. Reunion gives haste to Welder. Oh, that's true, Genesis. You did the troll face, but that's kind of what I was talking about. That is a good thing. I think this deck looks fun, too. I think it's gonna be sweet. I'm reconsidering the Welder stuff now. Eight white sources. Bloom. I'll try this. I'm not actually convinced that this is better than the red version. Might be wrong here. We do have workshops in the opener. Currently, we don't really do much of anything. But, like, most of the deck is mana rocks to play off workshops. I think so long as we just don't draw blue spells and lands, we draw things that are, like, not those things, we should be alright. Nice. I like my opponent's deck. I mean, we could play Sundering Titan here if we really wanted to by using Sealy to copy the Talisman. I'm not really sure whether I want to hit them or clear the Karn. I think I'm clearing Karn here. Is Bitter Blossom still a scary card? Bitter Blossom still pairs well with Skull Clamp, and it pairs well with Yawgmoth. I think it's a good card with those cards, and I think it's lackluster otherwise. Yeah, I should be bringing in the red stuff. Goblin Welder's even better. We're going to hit your opponent's things. Maybe we go to a game 3. You just caught me on Mano's podcast. The Blue-White Tron deck is sick. Oh, you're talking about pre-modern? You're talking about that webcast episode I did a while ago? Like right when they unbanned, or right when they banned land tax. CubeCon is coming up. Hell yeah. Stax is not in the cube, no. I wish it was still in. That's my biggest, like, whiny-ass complaint. I know Stax is an unintuitive card, and people underrated it and stuff. I know there's good reasons to, like, not have it in the cube. But I want it. I still want it. That doesn't make it better. CubeCon will be broadcasted. It's going to be on Yeah, this track is how I learned how to pronounce Caius, by the way. I've been mispronouncing it for years. Embarrassingly. The Energy Squad is going to be broadcasting it. I think it's going to be on the Energy Twitch stream. And then KubeCon has their own commentary team. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Miles Hausman, thanks for 22 months. All right, wait a second. Hell yeah, Retrovirus. I really want a Paradoxical here, but I should probably get rid of that Duretti hum. Rack up a few trophies, get some wins. Your favorite Baldur's Gate 3 streamer? Yes. Yeah, next time Larian comes out with a game, I'm gonna stream that too. Give myself a nice excuse to just game for 12 hours every day. Let's feed my addiction. Hell yeah, Zodiac Brave. Just finished up my second run recently. I only streamed the beginning of that run, though. But I basically did, like, everything the exact opposite of my first run. I explored a lot of the content that I missed before. I've played both the Divinity Original Sin games, yeah. I think they're both great. I've also played through the original Baldur's Gate games. Although my Baldur's Gate 1 replay was almost a decade ago. Maybe I should go back to that. Show people what a truly janky UI looks like. Turn one card, I wish. Is this chat being chat anti-decaf? I agree that it super didn't matter. Icewind Dale 2. Were there two Icewind Dales? I thought there was only one of those. I played through one of them kind of recently. Interesting. Trying to figure out if this is the one I played or if I played the first one. Oh no, I definitely played the first one. The enhanced edition. The last big decision point of the game. Oh, you can't go wrong. just save and play out both decisions. Oh, look at that. I got the good and the evil achievements. Took me 5 minutes. Yeah, we could have used a talisman like nobody's business. All these fucking lands. There's no enhanced edition for Icewind Dale 2. Oh, yeah. Fuck that, then. I've tried playing older games that haven't been, like, updated and stuff. Like, I tried to run KOTOR, and it just, like, hit a bunch of crashes. Apparently, you have to do, like, a lot of work to get it to work. That's not happening, Prometheus. It's fucked. You're excited for nothing. Man, I did not I did not doctor that at all. That was just like full band-aid. Yeah, I was sad too. Gonna be such a large walker. Your second playthrough will be like over 2x faster. For Baldur's Gate 3? That wasn't true for me, but I also played through on a level of difficulty higher, and I also explored like a lot. Like I didn't explore like the Crash or anything on my first run. And my second run was still faster. That's fucked for me. Both go in face. Okay. Yeah, my second run I did skip a lot of content in Act 3. Just like made an alliance with someone. Which means you just like don't have to clear out several areas. You can go straight into the end game. But the time I spent like fully clearing out the Underdark and the Crash was way more than that. Way more than what I skipped in Act 3. At least all thinks the Sob thinks we're sharing that prime. Yeah, my first run, I was streaming on normal, and I spent like almost 80 hours exactly. And then my second run was on Tactician, and I spent like 70 hours. And between the two runs, I feel like I covered almost everything. Like all of the characters' backstories. There's like 2 that I only played halfway through. Not sure if I'm going to do a third run. Spellseeker got an Arc Trail. Another discarding set Arc Trail. What the fuck am I listening to? Song is a banger. It's upper voltage. Yeah, I was gonna replay Ulamog, but whatever. Whatever. We could have also used the Sahili to copy Candelabra and gotten like one more on tap out of Tellurian Academy there. Anyway, I had a good time. Fun deck confirmed. I had a good time. I just hope the opponent also had a good time, you know? That's really what Magic's about. It's about the gathering. You know, bringing people together. As long as everybody has fun, then I think we're all winners. Fuck. You really want to find like a talisman there or something? They should be miscalc. I guess I could play a land and then make him sack a land and discard a card. I think I'm fine with this getting miscalced too. Would much rather hit 2 lands. I was worried about, ooh. I was gonna PO here, but this seems better. I was worried about Inferno Titan coming down. I actually know if I'm supposed to uptick or downtick here. They just want their card, I think. Who would I deny someone a solemn draw? Alright, I want to spin now. I've changed my mind on spinning. Maybe I should keep that fucking land. Oh, the card can downtick if I really want to land for Battlesphere next turn. All right. Enough Philly dicking around. What that Spellseeker's gonna grab. What would be the best card possible here? Is it a snap? That's what they found. They can snap the Spellseeker and go get another card. Oh, they didn't do that. Boop. Artrail's good, but I don't think it's good enough. They can, like, kill a monastery mentor in a Karn. This is, like, nowhere close to good enough. You got it, friend. Don't mind me, just growing some monks. This is a mall, right? This has got to be a mall. It's got to be. Fuck. Hey, Lumler thinks the 12 months, the full year. You've never seen me turtle in my life? No, never. Maybe my opener was correct. Just 5 fucking lands. Mold of 5, get scammed. You thought the 6 was a keeper? The 1-lander? The 1-lander with, like, all my top end? Yeah, that's great. Yeah. We're gonna chump here with Hangerback Walker. And then we're gonna top deck balance. And that's how we're gonna win this game. Oh, we're not jumping. Well, we're still gonna top deck balance, and that's still gonna be that's still how we're winning the game. Alright. So we didn't rip the balance. I saw the line, but I didn't take it for whatever reason. Yeah, let's bring in a couple other answers to big top end chonkers. Maybe cut Jar. You want to cut Centering Titan? I want to kill him somehow. The perfect Preordain. For the blue color. Looks like they're slow dredging. Looks like they're reanimating. I wonder if Catholic Commando should have come in. Yeah. Not a ton of answers to Archon, but there are like 3 of them, and we went through a lot of cards looking for them. Felt like, anyway. Balance? Yeah, maybe. Or Venser, or Spirited Away, or whatever. Hell yeah, Kusabi. Yeah, tough matchup for us, huh? This is a fast Archon, 2 games in a row. No interaction on our side. Oh well.